thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan.
Well, hello everybody folks, and a good evening to you all folks, and welcome back aboard once again everybody folks then to Realltom Football. My name is Tom. I will bring you the Watch on Save episode 74. Wolverhampton Wanderers taking on Liverpool live in the Premier League GW6. If you want the replay, please do make sure that you are leaving a like or hit that subscribe button if you are new, and thank you very much indeed to everybody who's joined us here today. First kickoff coming your way from 5:30. Just need to get the overlay up and running. That was the reason why potentially we were delayed till 5:17. But obviously, of course, the banner came down at 5:13. So, yeah, that indicated that there was going to be no delay. Fortunately, but I had to take the precaution of putting down that potentially we could have been on a delay. But we're not, so we're all good. How are we all doing then, everybody? Hope we're all doing well. Final game on today's Saturday triple header on the channel. Big up to everybody who's subscribed. We're 903 subscribers now. Number 2, 905. We're taking it. You know what I mean? Be nice. So yeah, do hit that subscribe button, leave a like or stream, share the channel around with your friends, and yeah, let's enjoy the final watch along of today's Saturday. Yeah, that was really not an enjoyable second half, watching us concede 2 goals, but we won the game 4-2 in the end. Can't say that it makes up, though, for a horrible second half display, conceding 2 to Leicester. I'm not very happy with that, but we managed to get ourselves back with that 2-goal lead. We managed to sort of recover from the 2 goals we conceded. We managed to win the game 4-2. Fair enough. Got the 3 points. That's all that mattered in the end. But I am very disappointed that we conceded 2 goals in the manner that we did, really. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that Arsenal Leicester game. But yeah, very awkward finish, but we got the win. 3 points, bag, boom, done. Yeah, that game is one to be forgotten, if you ask me. One to be forgotten from my point of view. One to be forgotten. Let's have a quick look at the other results, by the way. I need to see what Leeds have done. Leeds won 3-0. Sheffield United, come on, did you win? No, they drew 0-0. They drew 0-0. That's okay, then. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. There we go. Just toss that. Just toss it. You've gone for 3-1 Liverpool. I've gone 2-1 on this. And as long as we have over 1.5 goals, Wolves and Liverpool get the win. And Luis Diaz registers 1 shot on target. And we'll be keeping an eye out for that. I do need Luis Diaz to register 1 shot on target. I will get a little bit of something out of today. £1.68. I've still got £1 in my pocket. So I'll have £2 something to spend tomorrow. If I do win this and I've got 32p, then I'll make it £3. So that'll be enough for an insurance and enough for the 2 Premier League games. Yeah, should be cut to the Liverpool one, mate. Should be cut to the Liverpool one. Just need over 1.5 goals, 1 shot on target from Luis Diaz, and either Wolves or Liverpool to get the win. So it can't be a draw. Either side can win over 1.5 goals with Luis Diaz getting 1 shot on target. Yeah, so yeah, it's not been the best of Saturdays. Last Saturday was great, but this Saturday, pants. We'll take the £1.68 there if I can get it. Take it. So yeah, Wolves v Liverpool then. Last game on today's Saturday night football. Let's get some team news out to you guys. Because there's Liverpool fans in this channel, there are Wolves fans in this channel sometimes. Let's get some team news out to you guys. Wolves v Liverpool. Tomorrow we've got Ipswich v Villa, followed by Tottenham's visit to Manchester United. Hopefully, I get a good day tomorrow in terms of results, and I get my nice little 25 quid payout, something like that. Okay. Let's have a look at the 3 o'clock results then, people. I had no time to check the other results. It did finish in a 1-1 draw between Brentford and West Ham. No goals in the second half between Chelsea and Brighton. Brighton's first defeat of the season comes at Chelsea. Palmer with 4 goals in the first half. Full-time score was Chelsea 4, Brighton 2. All 6 goals came in the first half of that game. And finally, as well, a bit of joy for Everton as they beat Crystal Palace by 2-1, coming from behind. Mark Gahey got the goal for Crystal Palace. Dwight McNeil, former Burnley man, coming up trumps for Everton as they got a 2-1 victory over Crystal Palace. And Nottingham Forest suffered their first defeat of the season, and it is at home. And I can't say it's been coming, but it was a penalty from Raul Jimenez, which secured Fulham's victory at the City ground. So game week 6 is where Forest have their first defeat, but a great run of 5 games unbeaten, claiming a grand total of about 10 points. And yeah, first defeat of the season for Nottingham Forest, as to for Brighton. So that means the only 2 teams that remain unbeaten are, of course, Arsenal and Manchester City. So all to play for in the Premier League. Well, let's have a look at the league table in terms of Wolverhampton Wanderers, who are in search of their first win of this Premier League season, because they are on just 1 point, and they have, well, Everton have exited the relegation zone as well with that 2-1 victory. Wolves can lift themselves all the way out of the relegation zone with the 3 points today. They can go on to 4 points with the victory, and if they win by 2 goals or more, they can go above Everton and into 15th, and that'd be quite some turnaround from rock bottom up to 15th, let me tell you. But Wolves most certainly will secure themselves 16th position with 3 points against Liverpool. 2 points would be the total of points if they were to draw this game, and that would leave them still in the relegation zone, and it would leave Southampton rock bottom. Ipswich only just in the relegation zone on goal difference. They, of course, are to play Aston Villa tomorrow. And Liverpool know what they need to do. They can win. They can go top of the Premier League table. Well, we could talk about all that stuff for ages, but we have got some lineups to talk about. Let's have a look today. For your team news, referee for this one, by the way, will be Anthony Taylor. Let's have a look at Wolves' team lineup. It is Sam Johnston who begins in goal for them. A 4-1-4-1 formation sees Ryan Aït-Nouri, Santiago Bueno, Nelson Semedo and Toti Gomez in that back 4. Midfield split into 2 parts with the lone number 1, the lone midfielder Andre in the middle, all by himself in the middle of that defence and midfield as sort of like a DM. And then the rest of the midfield is a 4 of Mario Lemina, João Gomez, Mateus Cunha, and John Rickner Bellegarde. Leading the front by himself is Jørgen Strand Larsen. And on the bench for Wolves, they are 1 short of Liverpool on the bench in terms of numbers. Jose Sarr begins in goal. A back 4, Jose Sarr, sorry, is on the bench. Ignore me. Matt Doherty, Alfie Pond, Tommy Doyle, Pablo Sarabia, Hwang Hee-chan, Rodrigo Gomez, Carlos Forbes, and Gonçalo Guedes. Let me just check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, yeah, they are 1 short. 1 short. Okay, Liverpool, 4-2-3-1 formation. Alisson in goal. Back 4, Virgil van Dijk the captain. Ibrahima Konate, Andy Robertson, and Trent Alexander-Arnold in that back 4. Midfield split into 2 parts. A defensive 2 of Alexis McAllister and Ryan Gravenberch. Plays behind your attacking 3, which has Mo Salah, Dominic Szoboszlai, and Luis Diaz in it. Leading the front by himself, though, is Diogo Jota. And on the bench for Liverpool is Kaheem Kelleher, Joe Gomez, Konstantinos Tsimikas, Jarell Quansah, Conor Bradley, Wataru Endo, Curtis Jones, Federico Chiesa, and Cody Gakpo. No Darwin Núñez in the team news today for Liverpool. You want to... You ain't winning 6 or 7-0. I'm saying this is going to be a 2-1. I'm saying 2-1. I think Wolves will give it a right good old go, to be honest with you. I do, but I think Liverpool will win. Let's get that on the charger for a bit. The last charge this one gets, I think, and then before I have to replace it. Oh. Wolves then are taking on the mighty Reds of Arnie Slot. How will this one go? Wolverhampton Wanderers are up against Liverpool. Let's get these teams out so they're ready for your last one of the day. Wolves in Liverpool. Referee Anthony Taylor. He does, doesn't he? Does. 2 more custard creams for the travels. Ashik in the house back in Liverpool. And Sky Sports are just going through their lineups. And then we'll get the match going. We are 3 minutes out from kickoff, though, so we're nothing to worry about in terms of time. Oh, you going already? All right, see you at half time, matey, no problem. Yeah, Sky Sports just confirming the 4-1-4-1. Very interesting formation from Wolves. They've gone 4-1-4-1. I won't lie, this one gone fairly quickly. It's gone fairly quickly, this particular one. Yeah, well, you're not going to get them, mate. And thank God, because well, you guys know it. You guys know this. You know it. Yeah, I do not take draws well. Everybody in this channel knows I hate draws and I do not take draws well. And yeah, I really don't take draws well. Yeah, I say it every time. You lose the game or you win the game. Most importantly, win. But I do not want to see my team drawing games. I want wins or I want losses. I hate when it's Arsenal involved in a draw. Do you know what I mean? And the Man City game on this particular occasion does count because we conceded in the last few seconds, man. The last couple of seconds we conceded. Lapse in concentration, we dropped 3 points. So that is very much valid in that particular circumstances when you consider that we had the lead and we just we've got to learn from the mistakes we made in that Leicester game. That we cannot play like that against PSG. We most certainly cannot play like that against Southampton. The international break will do us good, to be fair, because we'll have some players who've been injured back. Hopefully Odegaard will be back. Hopefully Marino will be back. And hopefully we can just start to go again. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I want to see Ben White start the last game, and that's inexcusable at this point. Because we were inches from drawing a game which we knew that we really should have taken the piss out of Leicester. And in the end, we sort of did. If the scoreline didn't say 2 on the other side of it. It said 4-0. We're off and running anyway at Molineux, and the sun is out, so I am going to just adapt the lighting a little bit. Adapt the blinds, you know. Just someone just went popping there. I don't know what it was. I need to get rid of these blue plastic bottles because they're everywhere. But yeah, I want to see her just talking about fuck's sake, son. I'm look like a fucking stripy zebra. There we are. If I start, I'm gonna have to. I'm sorry, folks. I'm gonna have to adapt these blinds again. I know. So annoying when the sun just comes out the wrong time. I think I've sorted it. Have I sorted it? Yeah, I've sorted it. There we go. Tom sorts the blinds in the end. There we are. Yeah, great result for Newcastle. 1-1 draw. He could have easily won it as well. Fair enough to you lot. Yeah, really disappointing though. I'm just talking about Arsenal because obviously that game went to 100 minutes, so I didn't really get a chance to even analyse it or say much at the end of that match, you know, because I was just like, fucking win the game. But like, yeah, we were 2-0 up, you know, conceding 2 not good enough. Won the game 4-2 in the end, but I wanted to clean sheet. Just to follow up on what I was saying, we have to perform better against PSG. We have to perform better, you know what I mean? We need to get 2 more results, 2 more wins, you know, really. The Champions League game, let's go beat PSG at home. Let's go and get the results at the Emirates against Southampton, and then just go to the international break, because it appears to me as though the injuries have hit us a little bit, because there was a few lapses in concentration. And I don't like what I saw, to be honest with you. Against Leicester today, I don't like what I saw. So I think that when we get that international break, it's going to do us a little bit of good to have that break. And then we just go again, you know, and obviously we start back against Bournemouth, you know, get that win, hopefully we can beat Liverpool at the Emirates. And I'm hoping that international break will see the return as well after it of Martin Odegaard, most importantly. Hopefully, we should have Mikel Marino back by actually the PSG game. Arteta is saying that it could be any day that he could be back. So we'll see about Marino. But hopefully after the international break, we get Odegaard back and we've got a full squad. Bueno. Yeah, I know. And that's the thing in it as well. I'm talking about draws. I was talking about draws earlier, and I was like, yeah, we really can't draw games. You know, I mean, if we hadn't drawn to Brighton, you know, that wouldn't be the situation, of course. And completely honest conversation here as well. I'm not trying to, you know, be picky at Liverpool or anything, because, you know, Liverpool have achieved what they've achieved. We've achieved what we've achieved, but like in your opinion, which game was more kind of we should have won it? The Brighton game or the City game? I feel like maybe City. Because the Brighton game, I think there was complacency at home for the fact we were down to 10 men. We sort of saw it as this is our Emirates Stadium. This is, this is our Palace. We may be down to 10 men, but we're going to be complacent. Against Man City, when we went down to 10 men, that was before half time. We had a chance to reset, talk, and then we came back out and defended pretty much for the whole second half until obviously the blunder happened. But from a neutral point of view, which one do you think that Arsenal potentially should have won more? My personal opinion is the Man City game, purely based on the fact that we were literally 27 seconds off winning. No, Brighton. We didn't play Palace, we played Brighton. We drew to Brighton, not Palace. We haven't played Palace yet. Don't even get me started, man. Oh, I know we've won the last two at Selhurst Park, but I can remember very well that 3-0 defeat at Selhurst Park, and I do not want that kind of thing. And I mentioned the league table. Well, obviously, at the minute, you see what I mean? You see what I mean? If we'd won that game 3 or 4, we would be above Man City, but we're level on points. Look, such a cruel league table, really, isn't it? It's such a cruel league. I think you were very complacent, actually, at home to Forest. Yeah, I agree. You were very complacent, really, to the fact that you were at home. And I feel like teams are falling complacent. You can't fall complacent because teams like Nottingham Forest will beat you if they sense there's an opportunity to win it. I mean, Liverpool had a full 90 minutes and they barely did anything against Forest. And I don't know why. And Forest thought, well, this is too easy for us. We might as well go and get a goal 70 minutes in. And then they won the game. Now, obviously, that hasn't happened to Arsenal, but it's been two situations where we've gone down to 10 men and drawn games by 2-2 or 1-1. And that can't happen. Now, obviously, we handled the City game much better when we were down to 10 men. But that's not the point that I'm getting at. The point is, we can't be drawing these types of games. And we were very close as well to drawing that game with Leicester. And it wasn't even the fact we were down to 10 men. I just felt like, well, we just thrown away 2 goals, James Justin. You know what I mean? It's like... Yeah, I know you've got the lucky shirt on, mate. Sorry, I'm just talking about Arsenal, but I do get back to the comments. But yeah, no, you've got your lucky shirt on. Bournemouth, yeah, interesting one. Very interesting one. I actually think Southampton will win that. Yeah. That sounds like a pretty bleak call from me, but I genuinely think that Southampton can win that. I think that is a winnable game for Southampton. I think if Southampton go in there with the right attitude, sort of the attitude they played with against Manchester United, and they play well, and they get a couple of goals, they can win that 2-3-1. And Southampton really do need to get off the mark, actually. I mean, we're talking about teams getting off the mark, you know, in that relegation zone. And you're looking down there and you see Southampton right at the very bottom of the pile with just that 1 point. Can they go and get that result that Wolves right now are craving? It's going to be a very interesting couple of days, actually. It's bar the Man United Tottenham game, it is a very much relegation zone themed weekend, actually, because, you know, I think when Wolves play big six sides at home, there's always an opportunity for Wolverhampton Wanderers to show their quality. I think Ipswich definitely have got reasons to get results tomorrow. I think there's reasoning behind Ipswich getting the results tomorrow against Villa. I think that definitely Ipswich can do it, and I don't see any reason why Ipswich should be told they can't. Because, you know, Ipswich have shown, in my opinion, enough quality to be able to produce the kind of quality to get a result maybe against Villa. So it's a very much relegation zone theme weekend. I most certainly think it's going to be a thriller tomorrow, actually, Ipswich Villa. Robertson. Luis Diaz. Back to Robertson. Ball right across the face of goal. Right across and out of play for a throw-in. Salah does go... I know on Salah. There's a pull on the shirt, but is it sufficient contact? Well, I think the VAR checks to be completed because Wolves are allowed to play with a throw-in, but yeah, could have been a penalty on Salah. Maybe not enough contact. I'm not 100% sure with that one. But very close call. Very close call, I think, for the referee there, in my opinion. Oh, Johnston's giving it away, and now here's a chance for Wolves to get themselves forward. Oh, is it run for a corner? No, goal kick. Definitely think it's going to be a tight win for the Reds. If they do win the game, of course, I think it will be very, very tight no matter what the result. I don't see Liverpool running away with this. Diaz clips it in, and that is as straightforward claim as you can get for Sam Johnston, really. Lemina. João Gomez onto Balaguer. No. Oh God, here we go. Luke Links.
This, but mate, Palmer FC. Bit of a mad game that one. Not even gonna lie to you, look. Absolute goal fest, but mate, Palmer FC. Palmer FC. Forget Chelsea FC. Palmer FC. Bit frustrating though. Again, we're not unbeaten, so we can't say that's that's not our gel free card anymore, is it? Bring positivity. We always used to say, oh, Stamford Bridge, here we are. Stamford Bridge.
Here we go. Luke Link's not happy. Wolves have conceded 4 from set pieces, and there is a corner here, which is taken by Andy Robertson short. I don't like that routine for Liverpool. Liverpool, for me, should be doing the same routine sort of as Arsenal, really, and playing it banging the centre, up in the air, getting bodies flying in for the header. But yeah, poor corner. But they've won a second. Just realised we copycatted Chelsea. Chelsea win 4-2, we win 4-2. Don't think we intended to copycat them, but we copycatted them. Odegaard. It's Bellegarde. Byline. Yeah, just in the end, Canate was just a bit too tight for Bellegarde to create something. Let's see. John Ricker, Bellegarde, Cunha. Need to get noodles, are you? Nice. I'm going to probably have a ready meal for my dinner. I think I'm going to either have macaroni cheese or a carbonara. Bought 2 ready meals from Iceland earlier. Enough for the weekend. And we are going to be bringing you but I'm just trying to think. 1, 2, probably about 4 watch-alongs around midweek next week. I think I'm going to take either Wednesday or Thursday we have off next week. I'm still contemplating as to whether or not I'll do the Porto Man U game or whatever the Wednesday game is in the Champs. To be honest with you, it might be Wednesday I take off because I really fancy that Porto Man U game. And I tell you, that's a great ball in. Bellingham. Nori hangs it off. Lemina. Liverpool are on the ropes. Lemina with the ball in, and Cunha was in the middle. Coconoodle, never heard of that. Another running behind from Nelson Semedo. He gets to the ball. Wolves looking positive in attack. And that is straight at Alisson, but another good ball in. More positive play from Wolves. And even though they're rock bottom, Liverpool must not forget that this is Wolverhampton Wanderers, who have caused themselves and Man City some problems in the last couple of seasons. They are, to be fair. And like I say, Wolves might just be finding their swagger again a little bit, because today they're looking like they're playing well. They're looking really positive in their attacking areas of their play. I haven't really seen enough from Liverpool yet to be able to analyse the way that Wolves have defended the game, but in an attacking sense, Wolves are showing positive signs, and it does look a lot like the Wolves we were seeing more or less last season towards the end after they got through their difficult spell. And it sort of looks like as well the way they played against Newcastle before the 2 goals went in, obviously, when Newcastle won the game 2-1. Szoboszlai to Salah. Ball across is prevented from finding its way all the way across in the end. Yeah. Jota has a good scoring record against Wolves, yeah. But will he be given the chance to score? Because obviously, if you don't create, then your striker ain't going to get a chance to score, is he? But Jota's not really the type of player to run, carry the ball and score like that. I'm not saying he's like Haaland, but Jota is one of those that needs to be fed, really, particularly with corners. Get his head on the ball or something like that. And there hasn't been enough of that type of play for Liverpool to generate corners or chances for Jota. So I was like, oh, that's probably a bit of a house foul, actually, on Toti Gomez there. Yeah. Not Toti Gomez, sorry, not... no, it's the other one. Not Joe Gomez. João Gomez, that's it. João Gomez with a foul. I'd love to be paid to watch football. Unfortunately, that's not quite the reality. Most certainly not today, anyway. I mean, when the results go right, the bookies do it. But YouTube haven't paid me anything. I can't wait for the moment where I just trigger some kind of jackpot. Here's the Liverpool corner anyway. Trent Alexander-Arnold to take from the left-hand side. The right back taking from the left back taking from the right is the way Liverpool go about their corner duties. Never understood it, never will. I know where you went. Kate Jonathan in the house, back in Wolves. Big up. How you doing? Here is Salah. Onto Sober's line. Fucking chair. If I hit a £2.5 grand jackpot, something like that, somewhere, somehow, someday, new chair, new cameras, and everything, mate. That's what I want. So it's going to be a corner. It will be a corner. It's because they. It's because you want Liverpool to lose. That's why. Don't happen to be camera then. Salah. Not deep enough from Alexander on that ball. Well, if at half time the sun's gone away, I'll put the blinds back open because it is getting a bit dark in here. I'm not going to lie about it. Well, it's going to be right on the edge of the box. It's not a very good challenge, is it? Here it is. Will you play at home this Tuesday night? We'll win that too. Who are you playing on Tuesday? Oh, you're playing Wimbledon, aren't you? Yeah, the one that's been rescheduled and playing. Yeah, yeah. You should smash Wimbledon 5 or 6. Hopefully, I think you should do really. Particularly at St James's Park. Yeah, 5 or 6. Comfortable for Newcastle. Would have got maybe like 2 or 3 in the if it was away, but obviously due to what's happened at the stadium, and now the match being rescheduled to be played at St James's. Yeah, I'd go for probably 5 or 6. 4, 5 or 6, yeah. For the two. Should be a comfortable evening. Well, Wolves have got a 4-man wall with no low block, and Liverpool have got a 2-man wall in front of that 4-man wall of Wolves, and that is Alexander-Arnold, which is straight at Johnston. Went for the straight and flat option, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and he hit it on target, but straight at Sam Johnston. You wish. You wish. Even I'm not that unrealistic. I mean, I know it was sarcasm, but Flicks wishes that Newcastle would lose by 6 to Wimbledon. Flicks really does wish that, doesn't you? Oh dear. If that does happen, well. You know what I mean? Just well. But it is a shame, really, what's happened to Wimbledon's pitch as a result of the flooding and the rain. 2-0 Newcastle each time. 2-0 at St James's, 2-0 at Anfield. Yep. Well, we technically then, if we're looking at aggregates, Arsenal beat Liverpool 4-2 on aggregate last season. Boring aggregate for Arsenal and Man City last season. Arsenal 1-0 Man City in aggregate last season. Yeah, I would say so. It will be difficult for Newcastle, but I think you should get the 3 points. Liverpool's aggregate score against Forest this season is 1-0. 1-0 Forest. And of course, the next leg of that particular football clash is at the City Ground. And Forest will look to complete a very, very good league double over Liverpool this season. And of course, that is a big opportunity for them. And a win over Liverpool at the City Ground would secure that. Yeah, I think it was a pen. Jota with the yellow card. No, they're not adding. They're not adding aggregate. Be nice though, actually. Yeah, I suppose if you win an aggregate, then you get an extra point or something like that. That should be the way it works. So, for example, our first aggregate will be completed at some point. I have to disagree on that one. So that means that Arsenal would have got an extra point then for obviously the positive results against Manchester City, winning 1-0 on aggregate. In fact, it would have been the same against Liverpool. So yeah, oh god, if aggregates were in play in the Premier League, actually, we would be cruising. We'd have won the league. We would have won the league by aggregates. That's mad. We'd have won the league by aggregates. Oh, that one. It possibly could have been the denial of a clear goal score opportunity, yeah. Well, Wolves have had more shots, 3 and 2 on target. Liverpool had 1 on target from 2 shots. So 5 shots in total across the two teams. And 3 on target out of those 5 total shots. And here's Luis Diaz. He was blocked off in the end. I am in the 39th minute, Flixie. I was just about to say that, actually. Now into the 40th. Canate. Why are you so behind? Van Dijk, ball right across. Szoboszlai with an open goal, and somehow Sam Johnston scampered across to deny Dominic Szoboszlai, who had an open goal. Superb goalkeeping in the end by Johnston. Goal was open originally, but good save to get back. With the legs as well, I think, from Johnston. Let's have a look. Yeah, good save. Headed away from the Liverpool corner. Frustrations for the Reds as they remain locked together with Wolves with 5 minutes until half time. See if we gain any subscribers out of the course of this stream. Nope. Just 3 from the Arsenal Leicester. 1. Mm-hmm. Well, 3 minutes to go of normal time in the first half. Linus Cunha. Semedo. Bellegarde blocked off. It's going to be a foul free kick to the Reds. Are your streams dead, is it? Are you doing a watch along now yet? You got to promote it, mate. You got to promote it on social media and what have you. I mean, it's had to go off for us, but the leading son. Look like a stripy zebra. Go away. Last couple of minutes of the first half. Yeah, I might have to do that in a minute. Just wait until half time. Wolves have got a counter on here, and Cunha. Nothing on that for me. Slightly better. Slightly better. I think I can hold through to half time. Then yeah, we'll absolutely open the. See what I mean? Good from Robertson. Forward by Trent. Ball into the box. Canate heads it in just before half time for Liverpool, who do take the lead. The Reds in front at Molineux. Great cross. Does Johnson save that? Maybe. More importantly, so when are you leaving? To Prime? Yeah. What do you mean Prime? What's this? What? Explain to me. Do you mean YouTube or? So to go, mate, is on to Balagan. Here is Luis Diaz on that right-hand side. Canate half-time whistle. And Ibrahima Canate with the goal, which makes the difference at Molineux. A stoppage time headed goal by Ibrahima Canate. Controversial in terms of the Wolves goalkeeper keeping it out, but half-time it is Wolves and Liverpool 1. Ibrahima Canate with a headed goal in added time. and all to play for. Yeah. Indeed they are. Don't know. Change of style, change of manager. Tender's obviously more hungry. Today, for Arsenal, there's no such thing as defenders scoring. It was 2 from Trossard, a goal from Havertz, and Martinelli gets a goal. Still, I really am disappointed with our performance against Leicester. I think in that second half, conceding 2 in the position we were in, but we got the job done in the end. Can't be asked. Well, just hold your horses because there is more difficult matches coming up for Liverpool. Obviously, next week it's a a reasonably difficult clash actually against Crystal Palace away from home, which will be difficult for Liverpool. After the international break, it's Chelsea at home. Then obviously the trip to the Emirates. And then a quite a difficult clash against Brighton at home. And then Villa at home is going to be extremely difficult, I think. Then you will play Southampton away. And that game against Manchester City on the 1st of December. So yeah. But yeah, still more to come in this Premier League weekend. We've got 3 games across the next 2 days. Of course, Ipswich v Villa and United Spurs are the 2 tomorrow. I will be live with both of them on here. And then Bournemouth v Southampton at 8 on Monday. And obviously we'll have your standard 5 streams for the weekend. Next weekend, going into that international break straight after. And the game which will see us international break is Brighton v Spurs. And obviously, over the course of next week, probably into Friday, maybe we'll have a look and see what's, in fact, we might have a little look now and see what's going to be going on in that international break. For us on Realltom Football, just to let you all know, kind of give you an idea really as to what you are to expect during that international break. Let's go to page number 4 and see what that one. So yeah, fifth. That's sixth. Right, yeah. Okay, Monday the 7th then. We'll have the League Two back in action, of course, as well. Standard away ready to start the international break. We'll be doing Bradford. Not doing anything to do with driving in a minute, mate. We'll have Bradford City v Newport County. Standard really starting the international break with League Two. Tuesday the 8th. Yeah, you probably won't get anything really in the on Tuesday the 8th. Neither will you get anything on Wednesday the 9th. The Nations League will get underway on the Thursday. Everything is to be confirmed except for England's game against Greece. So we'll be live for that one from 7:30 on the 10th of October. Yeah, we'll be doing Arsenal PSG on Tuesday. Maybe. So yeah, that one will be England v Greece then on Thursday the 10th, on Friday the 11th. Again, it's all to be confirmed. Obviously, not too sure about where Scotland will be televised yet, whether ITV will go for Scotland's games. But we will find out, obviously, more information on those prospects. Potentially another League Two match on the card at 12:30 on Saturday the 12th. Chesterfield v Notts County. 3 o'clock kickoffs are completely dead. And then 5 o'clock, Croatia will play Scotland. Potential to do that one, if of course it is selected by Premier Sports like ITV. Looking into the 7:45, there is nothing. On Sunday, the 13th of October, we will have Finland versus England at Finland on ITV at 5 p.m. And then, yeah, practically that's what it's all looking like, really. And England's, yeah. Is winning Snipper Dragons. Wednesday, potentially, not sure yet, undecided. And then, yeah, after that international break, I mean, I am looking very far ahead, but obviously, after that international break, we will have Leeds United versus Sheffield United. So a good old classic Yorkshire derby to get things back kicked off after that international break, which of course starts after next weekend in the Premier League. But we don't need to look that far ahead. We just thought I'd quickly do that just to give you an idea as to what the international break will look like. We'll have more information on that when the televising companies have made their final decisions. And then, yeah, we will have all the confirmations of what we will be covering throughout the Nations League, starting after next Premier League weekend. And next weekend, Arsenal play Southampton. That will be another 3 o'clock kickoff. We'll be live from 2:45 for that one. 12:30 kickoff next week. And I believe, off the top of my head, do not count my word for it. I think it involves Liverpool. No, yeah, I do. I remember now. It's Crystal Palace v Liverpool next weekend. So Liverpool's final game for the international break will be away to Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park, and I will be live for that one, 12:15. 5:30 kickoff next Saturday. I think it's Everton v Fulham. Indeed, it is. Everton v Newcastle, rather. And then, yeah, what a 2 o'clock game that is, by the way, next Sunday, a week on Sunday, so a week tomorrow. Villa v Man United, followed by Brighton v Spurs. So, yeah. So it is 18:32. The half-time whistle went about 6:15. We had 4 minutes out of time. So about 18:34, I would say. 6:34. Second half will be back underway. I see Vardy retiring, mate. Vardy just about ran his race, to be fair. Great career. Time for you to retire, Jamie Vardy, I think. Fancy a Bicky. And they are lovely. Yeah. So can Wolves get themselves back into this game up against Liverpool? We are about to find out. We kick off to the second half within us. We're off and running for the second half then. I think a second goal for Liverpool would kill the game. So what I'm going to say right now is that Wolves need to score the next goal. Otherwise, it could well be game over for them, unfortunately. I don't think this defeat here will be as heavy as the 6-2 defeat against Chelsea. I just want to have a look at the stats. I want to make sure that Luis Diaz has registered a shot on target. If he has not, then I'll be keeping an eye on his name to ensure that he gets a shot on target. So we are looking at Luis Diaz, who's got a 6.6 over score rating, and he has had one shot which was blocked. So whether that was on target or not remains to be seen. Okay. And yeah, I think I might give it about 10 minutes. Get any darker in this room yet? Shut the blinds, put the lights on. I do hate artificial light. I hate having to put the lights on in this room, you know what I mean? Putting the lights on this room makes me want to knock my lights out. I like that little pun. I just can't wait for the winter when it gets dark for by 3-4 p.m. You know what I mean? Has been freezing cold though today. In here. I have warmed up though, which is a good thing. To get warmed up, my blood was boiling earlier when Leicester got it 2-2. Alexander-Arnold. Straight into Johnston's gloves. Paris, how you doing? Good to see you in here. Paris Hughes, welcome aboard, matey. Oh, is it all Lamina's giving that away? Who was it? Was it Salah who hit that? I just... He's going 2-0. Wolves looking to respond to that potential second goal concession. They don't do that. Liverpool forward again. Diaz, Robertson, straight at Johnston. Not sure who was going for goal or trying to play the ball across, but either way, Johnston dealt with it. Out of play for a throw-in. Yeah, I'm going to put the light on. Oh! I'm surprised I need to stretch. I haven't been sat down for that long. I've moved quite a lot during today's triple. There we go. Lights are on. As the daylight disappears. And John Rickler Belgardi's sacrifice for Carlos Forbes. I haven't really seen enough for Carlos Forbes to be able to make a judgment on that decision for Gary O'Neill, but I think Gary O'Neill knows the situation that Wolves are in, and obviously feeling the need to make changes in order to raise the chance of Wolves getting something out of this game. You do feel like that Gary O'Neill probably is going to get the sack soon, unfortunately, and he was a great manager at Bournemouth. Things just haven't gone his way at Wolves, I don't think. But there'll be more managerial opportunities for him, and I guarantee you that. There will be more, as I say, more managerial opportunities for O'Neill. You know what I mean? Can he do something special with Coventry? There's opportunities for him to do something special with certain club. Oof. Straight down Johnston's throat. Forbes. Cunha back to Forbes out wide on the right. Wolves do not win a corner. Thought it came on Van Dijk. Dogs are going absolutely mental. Yeah. I think one of the dog's favourite visitors has just come round. I apologise. Yeah, it's the dog's former owner. Because obviously one of our dogs is in season, so yeah. Like, oh, it's in there! Wolves equaliser! Wow! Well, during a mad 2 minutes of action, the floor below me, on the floor that I'm on, I experience a Wolverhampton Wanderers equaliser. It's really, really sloppy for Liverpool. But cut back, and in the end, Wolves score for a complete and utter mess, but yeah, 1-1. Well, 1-1. All to play for in this game. And if Wolves can hold on, it would benefit Arsenal to quite some extent, and Man City. Goal is confirmed, by the way. So Wolves, they said goal time 55th minute, so we'll call it 55 minutes in. Our level, of course, we're now in minute 59. Here's Luis Diaz. Left-hand side. Ball into the box. Oh! It looked like a tussle between two players. I would like to see a few replays on this one because I'm ooh. There. Smader, yeah, it's a penalty. It is, and it's such a shame. Because it's the arm round the neck, yeah. Yeah, it's a spot kick. Well, it's a spot kick, and it's Johnston under the spotlight. Because Mo Salah is his opponent. And Mo Salah, in his last 5 penalties, has scored one and missed one by hitting the post. Salah surely will restore Liverpool's lead here. He scores straight down the middle. Liverpool restore their lead. Wolves were only level for a few minutes. A super penalty by Mo Salah. Half an hour to play. Well, less than that now, actually. Although, no, probably needs more than half an hour left to play, actually, when you consider, obviously, that, you know, there's probably going to be about 2-ish added minutes to the VAR checks. Luis Diaz looking to go to the byline. Will win a corner. No, won't win a corner. Here come Wolves. Cunha, yeah, that's it. That's yellow card for me. Straight, yeah. Yeah, not a good one from Canate. Or Cunha. Cunha flings it in. No. Van Dijk. Lamina. Lost out to McAllister. Can he? No, yeah, Liverpool, there we go. Trent Alexander-Arnold on to, who was that? Salah, yeah. Ooh, spilt by Johnston. But on the second attempt, holds on. Wouldn't really call it a flap from Johnston. I'd just call it a bit of really, I don't know, too much moisture on the gloves. But sometimes goalkeepers do that because they're flapping. And, oh, poor from Strand Larson there. Salah back to Alisson. Ainuri. Semedo. Toti Gomez. Wolves looking to keep the ball and get themselves forward. But they've given it away. Diaz. Well, stopping for Liverpool, intercepted by Semedo. Has he got the pace to drive Wolves on? He has not. However, there is a foul in the build-up. Free kick will be... It's the two ladies downstairs. It is our visitor laughing. That is who's laughing. Like I mentioned, one of our dogs is in season, so I will only have just the one dog to babysit tomorrow because I am on my own tomorrow. But I will have just the one dog to babysit tomorrow, and it is the male. But yeah, I'm sure he will behave himself whilst we are enjoying Ipswich v Villa and Manchester United v Spurs. Well, it's offside. Oh, if that wasn't offside, I'll tell you what, Forbes is in a whole lot of space. But yeah, flag went up. I was thinking, what's happened then? Is it a foul? But no. Right, Nuri. Shielding the ball with Mo Salah pressuring him. Cunha. Oh, yeah. It was a tight gap for him to get the shot through, but good enough to get the shot away, but obviously drags it wide. Now, has Luis Diaz registered that shot on target yet? Because I'm still not aware if he has, and I do need that. In fact, his rating has not gone up at all. He remains on a 6.6 rating. And he has... Yeah. Is he still on the pitch? Is he still on the pitch, Diaz? He is. There has been just the one change, which was Bellegarde coming off in the game so far. Robertson to McAllister. And Van Dijk. McAllister again. Of course they do. Alexis McAllister onto Robertson. Van Dijk, yeah, just controlling the ball. Liverpool, Wolves are looking potent. That's the right word, potent. Ready. And it's Bayern 1, Leverkusen 1. Tell you that game, yeah. Looks like a good one. Bayern Munich 1, Bayern Leverkusen 1. It was... Salah. Oh, chance for Wolves. There's open space. Can they get the ball across? No, they can't. Should have squared it. Should have squared it. Because who's number 11? Number 11 might be the substitute. He's free anyway. If you can square that ball across, it's an open goal and 2-2. Good in. Ugh. 80 minutes ago, I see the game out of reach really for Wolves to find a winner. But maybe if they don't concede any more, and that is Luis Diaz's day over, Dominic Szoboszlai and Luis Diaz coming off to be replaced by Curtis Jones and Cody Gakpo. And as I was saying, if they can keep the score at 2-1, don't concede any more, potentially they could find the equaliser for 2-2. And again, yeah, oh, no, just that one shot that was blocked. I'll have to have a look, see if it was going on target or not, because if it... I won't rip that one up. I'm going to question mark it. That's what I'm going to do. And, well, yeah, if the score stays like this, actually, it's a correct score for me, which will guarantee minimum of a £1 free bet. In fact, on Super 6, I haven't actually had a look at Super 6 so far, but it could be a good weekend. Let's have a look at round number 7, I think, or 8. It's 8. And of course, Jamie Carragher leading me. He's back again. He's back again. Yeah, I'd like to beat Jamie Carragher on Super 6 this weekend to be in the draw for the £1,000. Hopefully, Man United beat Spurs, then I do get the, yeah. I think they will do. I do get a correct result, though, as I say, if this finishes 2-1. Oh, here we go. Salah, Jones, and Semedo. Did get back quick enough. And in the Arsenal official league, I am rank 942. Round 1. I was ranked 2075. Round 2, I was ranked 580. Round 3, I was ranked 2119. In round 4, I was ranked 583. Good week on round 5. 1206. 760. Round 6. Round 7, I didn't play. My fault. And yeah, now currently I'm on rank 942 with Stephen Young leading. Oof, Jones chance. Ryan Gravenberch. "11 minutes to go." Oh, you've changed your name. Why have you changed your name, Flixie? Hang on, I'm checking this. Why have you changed your name to McAllister? You're a YouTuber. You shouldn't be changing your name to I mean, if that is you, unless you're somebody, I don't know. Yeah, no, why have you changed your name to McAllister, mate? I do question that decision, because you're a YouTuber. You should really be keeping the same name. You shouldn't be changing the name all the time. I mean, just shy of 9 minutes to go now. And Liverpool looking to add another goal to this win. Salah does win a corner for Liverpool. Yeah, clear as day. That corner. Siddle. Birch. Jones ball in. Cut out by Toti Gomez. Will be another corner for the Reds. So coming from the right-hand side. Jota, oh. I think he miskicked that. Oh, headed over by, is that Canate? Yeah, it was Canate. Cunha. 5 minutes. What is the point in the stats last 5 minutes? 82% to 8. Man. Nah, possession's probably about 65 to 35, maybe. 70-30. I'd be quite happy for this to stay the way it is. Correct score on Super 6. Correct score on the 1, 2, 3. And that is a question mark. I don't know if that has got anything on it. So I'll take it with me tomorrow. Less than 5 to play. Mario Lamina. Bologna are playing Atalanta at 7:45. I think Liverpool have got Bologna in midweek, haven't they? Forbes has gone into the books. I think gone into the book of Anthony Taylor. Carlos Forbes. We'll pop back to the chat in a moment, folks. If anybody has left a comment, I am just going to make a start on my full-time graphics because this game looks like it's going nowhere other than a Liverpool win now. Which obviously can stay the same. 4-2. 4-2. 2-1. 1-0. Obviously, we had a nobody's commented yet. Back to the graphic then. There we go. Brentford. "30 seconds left of the 90. Position. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's one. 6 added minutes now at the end of the match. 6 added minutes at the end of the match. Doyle. Forbes in behind. No, not that time for Wolves, but nearly. Chelsea, Brighton. Brighton and Hove Albion. Salah's lost out there under pressure. Wolves in search of some sort of positive outcome. More frustrations for Gary O'Neill, of course, because obviously it's just a case of really sit back, see the result through for Liverpool. That's kind of the interpretation from me. Virgil van Dijk. Did I put the 6 minutes on? Yeah, I put 6 minutes on. So the main thing, as long as I put the 6 minutes on, that's all good. And McAllister to Cody Gakpo. It goes right across the face of the goal and not out of play. Liverpool should be attempting to put the game to bed, put the result to bed. If I'm a Liverpool fan, I'm going mental because I can't put the game to bed. And that's something that's required in matches like this one, where Wolves are your opponents, and Wolves have still got some energy and confidence in them. And here's Cunha driving down that left-hand side. Alisson in the end claims. But yeah, there you go. Probably will win it, Liverpool, but should be attempting to put the game to bed. This was gone. Offside. That's what it was. Or can Wolves potentially find the one opportunity? Totti Gomez. Last minute now. Wolves searching, and that is blocked by Alexis McAllister. We have around 50 seconds left in this game. And then we'll very quickly, after full time, go through the results of today. Obviously, didn't get my insurance this Saturday, but obviously tomorrow might be the day of success. I think I'm going to be able to give this 1, 2, 3 a nice little tick. I've got the pen ready for when full time happens. In fact, let me get the scoreboard ready as well for full time, because obviously it currently says 1-0 and it needs to be finished. Well, it needs to say 2-1 on it. That's the full time whistle, and there you go. Liverpool could have easily scored a few more, but decided to see the game out to a 2-1 victory. It doesn't really matter, though, for Liverpool. All that matters for them is they are top of the league after a 2-1 victory over Wolves at Molineux. Let's have a quick look then, folks, very quickly at today's full-time results. Of course, at 12:30, it was a interesting draw with a rather boring start to it between Newcastle United and Manchester City. The scoring was opened by Josko Gvardiol in the 35th minute. Equaliser came from the penalty spot. It was scored, I think, by Gordon. Correct me if I'm wrong, in the chat. Arsenal, of course, very good start to the game, very good first half. 2 goals coming from Leandro Trossard and Marcelli. Obviously, of course, really poor second half to concede 2 goals, but then we won it late with another goal from Leandro Trossard, which might have been an own goal, and Havertz with sort of a scruffy goal finish it off 4-2 in the end. So in the end, won it comfortably, but very awkward second half. And we played 101 minutes in that match. Brentford drew 1-1 with West Ham. Another first-minute goal. It was 50 seconds at Brian Mbeumo. Opened scoring. Thomas Soucek in the 54th minute. I was about to say 52nd. Got the equaliser for West Ham, and that's how it finished at G-Tech Community Stadium. And all 6 goals in the match between Chelsea and Brighton came in the first half. It was a hat-trick +1 for Cole Palmer in the first half, responding to a Jorginho Rutter goal to open the score for Brighton. Chelsea went 3-1 up. Carlos Believer made it 3-2. And just before half-time in the 41st minute, Cole Palmer scored his 4th to make it 4-2. And there was no more scoring in the second half. So disappointing one for Luke Links. Nottingham Forest suffered their first defeat of the season at home to Fulham. It was a Raul Jimenez penalty which won the game for Fulham at the City Ground. So Forest's first defeat comes in game week 6. Lastly, Everton were not beaten. Everton, when it comes up, Everton got their first win of the season against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace got the scoring open in the 10th minute. Max Lacroix with the assist on Mark Gahey's opener, but Dwight McNeil with an Ashley Young assist on one of them got the equaliser before about 7 or 8 minutes later he got the winner. So Dwight McNeil turning things around for Everton, who got their first 3 points on the board. Lastly, we had Wolves, we had Liverpool. And we had a 2-1 win for Liverpool. So I will tick that and say correct score. Thank you very much. And folks, I'm going to tick off this stream. I want to thank you all, folks, so very much for your company tonight on this Saturday triple header. We go again tomorrow, starting at 1:45 for the 2 o'clock kickoff at Ipswich Town v Aston Villa, before my 2 most hated clubs take place in a match at 4:30 at Old Trafford. Manchester United v Spurs, the grandstand match, most certainly in my eyes as neutral. My 2 most hated clubs taking on each other at Old Trafford. Should be a cracker. I'm going to go for a United win. Yeah. But until then, it is good night from me. Take care, have a lovely rest of the evening, and goodbye.